Hello and welcome to the Business Debate. I'm Sarah Lockett, and today we're talking about the supply chain and logistics sector, in particular global shipping. Cargo-wise, the southeast of the UK is pretty much full. Roads are congested, land, property and people are expensive, so it makes sense to add extra port capacity elsewhere. But is it as easy as all that? Will shipping lines just switch to other ports? Well, to discuss this, we're joined in the studio by Mark Whitworth, Chief Executive of Peel Ports. Mark, welcome to the Business Debate.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Now, just so people understand what you're representing, Peel Ports owns, amongst other things, Liverpool 2. Now, what is that?
Liverpool 2 is a new deep water container terminal in the northwest of England, creating a new gateway for the UK.
What is it going to be able to take? Because at the moment, Liverpool can't take most of the world's shipping.
Now, today we can actually only accommodate 5% of the world's largest ships, but as soon as L2 opens, it'll be 100%, so there won't be a vessel that we can't accommodate.
So it's a deep water, the big container ships you'll be able to take?
Yeah, the biggest ones that sail the seas today and in the future.
Now, how easy is it to get shipping companies to just switch from, say, Southampton or Felixstowe to Liverpool?
Shipping lines are no different to any other business. They're looking for a point of differentiation, and that's what Liverpool offers, an opportunity to come to the north of England, where ultimately over 60% of the cargoes come to the UK actually end up.
So their market is in the north of England?
Absolutely. 65% of the UK's population reside within 150 miles of Liverpool, so that's where it's being consumed.
The way that you put it now, it sounds very simple. They'll all switch.
They won't all switch, that's not the plan, but the ones that actually that want to differentiate in the market will switch, and we're very confident of winning the business accordingly.
And what are the kind of onward transport considerations that they will be thinking about, or does their interest finish when they've delivered it to, say, Liverpool or Felixstowe?
Perhaps traditionally that's how shipping lines would have thought, but not today. You know, their customers ultimately are our customers. So what are they thinking about? How do I get that container efficiently to its end destination? And that's something where I think that Liverpool scores really well. We've got great road connectivity, great rail connectivity, and we even have water connectivity to be able to move containers 40 miles inland. No other port in the UK can do that.
You're thinking of the Manchester Ship Canal?
I'm thinking of the Manchester Ship Canal.
Do many people use that?
This is the best year we've ever had. So over 25,000 containers this year came into Liverpool and then migrated away to the centre of the northwest, into the heart of Manchester.
If we think about some of the big companies that you've got to sign up saying, OK, we're happy to have our goods shipped into Liverpool, is that enough to just switch the behaviour or not really?
We've got enough customers or enough companies that see the demand. Today it's a bit of a chicken and egg situation because quite frankly we cannot accommodate the largest vessels, but we're extremely confident once we can that their voice will be loud enough to see a transition.
Aren't you asking people though to go too far west?
It's where the population resides. I'll say again, you know, literally within 150 miles of Liverpool is where 65% of the UK population resides. And ultimately, it's the consumers that drive where those containers need to land.
But then, you know, going that extra couple of 100 miles west, it has a cost, doesn't it?
It has a cost, it has a benefit. So if I told you today, actually, it's more expensive to move a container from, say, Felixstowe to the north of England than it is to move from China to Felixstowe.
We say, you know, it's not all about having shiny new cranes and all the equipment that you've got on the dockside. What else is it about?
They're enablers, those things that just put us in the game. Ultimately, what else do we have? We have proximity to markets. That's something that is, you know, it's not unique, but ultimately, of course, it's one of our great strengths. We have added value services that we also deliver within our ports, so multi-user warehousing, you know, distribution centres adjacent to the port. We have a lot of strings to our bow that we intend to utilise to the full.
How much is it, do you think, about know-how of being in the business of shipping? Because I'm thinking about customs and getting the right documentation signed, because that can be big delays for shipping companies.
Shipping's part of our business. We're in the logistics game. That's ultimately what we do. So we're no longer a bus station for ships. Yeah, we do an awful lot more than that. We're in the logistics game, and all of our services and capabilities reflect that.
We think about the shipping business generally as quite a conservative business. Change is very slow, isn't it? I mean, we have this phrase, turning an oil tank around, and you've invested an enormous amount in Liverpool too. Are you worried?
No, not at all. When I look at the interest we've had already, we've already had customers to commit to the early stage of moving their volumes in through Liverpool. So I'm not worried at all.
All right, well, on that note, Mark Whitworth, CEO of Peel Ports, thank you very much.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.